Hello, hello, beautiful tribe. I am so excited to be back on with you for a quick 5 minute video on how to get back into a flowy and peaceful state as we are rapidly progressing into January. Because I know that what tends to happen during this time of the year is that a lot of people get very excited and they get very hopeful about beginning a new fitness regimen. And it's exciting, and there's a lot of hopeful, exciting energy that's going around in the collective. And we all, being empathic beings, we pick up on that energy. And so we pick up on it and we get all excited and we want to start all these goals and we write all these things down and we want to have all of these transformations, and it's great. But then we get into January and we progress further and further as the time goes on. And you may not be experiencing what I would call like the January jet lag yet. But it's coming, okay? We're all gonna have that moment where we've peaked, and then now we are heading into a trough. And it's really about not trying to resist that period in your cycle, in your body, in your regimen, etc. It's really not about trying to pretend like it's not occurring, whether it's an energy drop, whether it's a motivational drop, whether it is any of these things, okay? These are all things that could potentially send us from that peak state into that flow state, because again, we are cyclical beings, so we're gonna have the up and then we're gonna have the down, and those things occur, okay? So really just feeling into when you do get into this space, okay? When that energy, that hype does begin to wear down, what is your reset plan, if you will? I really, really love this tip, and I got the idea years ago. I was a scrapbooker for many, many years, like a journaler, and I love stickers and planners and all that shiz, okay? You know it, okay? And so for years and years, I was following a particular planner person, and she had this little idea about like being like a reset, like just taking a moment in time to just focus on yourself, to get yourself in a better and higher energetic state. And I've kind of adopted a reset plan for my life and a reset plan for myself and my own energy when I start to really feel like, oh my gosh, I'm dragging. Like my cup doesn't feel full. My motivation begins to wane. My inspiration begins to wane. Whatever the case may be, I've really developed this little plan for myself, and I have a checklist. And if I need the checklist, I can go back to the checklist. But having this small plan really helps me to get my energy space back up into a high vibration. It helps me to dive deeper into the flow and really stop overthinking and like almost like self-sabotaging my own progress. Because I think a lot of times what can happen is when we do start to dip, or our energy or motivations start to wane in any area of our life or our fitness or any kind of goal that we've been accomplishing or taking steps towards, especially if we have a very loud ego. I'm a Virgo, and so I definitely have a very loud ego, and I am very much in my head. And so I do tend to get into an overthinking space. So really knowing that about myself, first of all, but then also being able to implement these small practices, implement these steps to bring myself back into a more balanced, a more grounded state so that I can rehype myself so I feel much better. So a couple things that I personally do to really dive deep into just upping my energy, filling my cup. So this is the purpose of this video and of this reset plan for yourself, whatever it looks like for you, the point of this is to really fluff you up. It's to hype you up, and it's to refill your own cup so that you begin to make decisions and walk in a space of empowerment, walk, talk, live in a space of empowerment, not just about your fitness, but about your whole life. And so for me personally, one of those things is actually getting up in the morning, making my bed, and taking a shower and getting ready for the day. Now, makeup is an optional thing. As you can see, today was an optional thing. But it's important for me to feel like I've set myself up for success for the day. If I don't do this, and I know we've all been in pajamas for like the past year, like, I mean, I get it. 2020 was like, and I understand, but still, I want you to really think about like how you feel when you are regularly like almost like feeling unprepared for whatever comes to your door. So for me personally, I like to have that like little level of preparedness and one up on whatever or whoever is coming over. I'm dressed, I'm ready for the day, I feel good about myself. And also it's a form of self-care for me to take the time to really just get a cute little outfit on, dress myself to feel confident in what I'm wearing, to do my hair, and just give myself a little bit of love and attention, okay? I'm a mommy, and so a lot of times mommies, parents, we love on our babies and we make sure they're so cute and they're all dressed up and they look beautiful, but then we forget to do the same thing for ourselves. And so that is one way. It's a small thing, but it's also a big thing for me personally, to begin refilling my cup and feeling more empowered in myself. So just getting up, making my bed, and taking care of myself for the day. Now, sometimes I don't have time to do like a full-blown meditation, but what I will do is I will do the support and protection meditation that's inside of our drive. I will do that meditation in the shower for myself. I will imagine myself bringing in the boundaries, cleansing and clearing myself in divine unconditional love, and really setting intentions around my day and what I'm calling in for my day. It may not mean that every single thing that I intend for my day actually happens, but it's the point, it's the practice, it's the desire, and it's the willingness to put yourself out there and to really just say, hey, like, I'm putting this into the universe, I'm putting out a little plan. Even if the plan doesn't happen, I still at least have a plan. So that's a great way also to just begin refilling your cup, to feel good about yourself. So making your bed, meditating, a little bit of movement. You don't have to do crazy movements. And this reset plan is not like I do every single thing in order like that, okay? It's not like that at all. Some days when I'm feeling down, it's the middle of the day and I've already gotten ready for the day, and maybe I felt great then, but now I feel bad now. And so I will pick something out of the reset plan that makes me feel better. It makes me feel really good. So for instance, it would be maybe turning on some music and dancing, doing a little choreographed workout, because that's part of like what I just love to do. I love to move my body. Making workouts for you guys and making like that little dance choreography is fun for me, and I really enjoy it. So for me, doing that and just zoning into my music and my body and the fluidity and the flow of what's going on helps me to tap into the flow. It helps me to tap into surrender. It helps me to tap into my own energy and also the collective energy that's around all of us at all times. So it's a beautiful space. And it does help me to feel better overall as I am moving forward. So I am so excited to share a couple of those things with you guys. And one more thing I wanted to share with you as well is learning something new, challenging your mind, picking up a book about something that really interests you, and it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with anybody else or maybe what you're doing in your life right now, but it just overall interests you. Like for instance, at the time that I started like looking into zodiacs and astrology and all of those things, I was working as a bank teller. And so I didn't know, like, I didn't have any need for astrology like in my life, but it was still interesting for me personally to learn. And so doing that and just kind of having that moment of cup fillage, where you just decide to open up your brain to something new. You can learn something new. It also is a way of building foundation within yourself. It's taking those little baby steps to really nurture and embrace and care for you. And it's a beautiful thing. It's super powerful. So I really thank you for taking a moment to sit with me and hear this video about creating your own little reset energy plan, and also just how to really dive into, get back into the flow of your workouts and your motivation and your inspiration, and to really just stop overthinking and just relax into your progress, relax into your journey. It's happening for you every single day. It's the baby steps. You may not get every step done, but you took steps. Celebrate those steps. Celebrate yourself for who you are and what you're doing right now, because you're amazing. You are so freaking amazing, 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 amazing for saying yes to yourself and choosing these beautiful choices, these beautiful decisions that you're making for you. It's powerful. It's amazing. Continue to validate it. So I'm sending each of you massive, massive love. If you are checking out this video and you're new to this space and you're like, I am digging this so flipping much, go ahead and follow me on Patreon through the Fitness Fusion Tribe. You can look me up with the link down below. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, and I would love to chat with you guys. So comment down below what your reset plan is, if you have a reset plan, and let me know how it's going for January, and I will chat at you babes soon.